Hi, good afternoon. Is everyone having their lunch already? It's 12 o'clock today. Good afternoon. My name is Kavitha. I'm a pharmacist and a doTERRA essential oil user for the past 6 years. So in today's lunch and learn session with me, I'm going to share how you can use essential oils in a very proactive manner to help with memory and focus, and of course motivation, right? So it's going to be a 10 to 15 minute session as usual, and I'm going to share with you what are the simple tips and tricks you can incorporate into your daily life now that most of us are working from home most of the time, right? So if you're looking at essential oils, the first thing I want you to know that not all essential oils work the same. And therefore, when you are going to purchase an essential oil, make sure that it is an oil that is pure, potent, and safe. Now, there are many oils there in the market and there are many brands. So the first thing you need to look out for is, if you're going to get an oil, make sure that any brand that you buy has got a GCMS testing done. Now, this GCMS testing is a test done in a lab where it shows the purity of the oils, because frankly, I am not an essential oil expert, so I really rely on a trusted brand to use for my family. So how are you going to know this brand is hi Dr. Haya, good afternoon. How are you going to know this brand truly says what it means? You know, that it's really pure. So with doTERRA oils, without any doubt, every single bottle of essential oil, there is a batch number there, okay, at the bottom. You can go to www.sourcetoyou.com and key in that batch number. This GCMS test is not only done in doTERRA in-house, but is done third-party testing through APRC. And this third-party tested GCMS results is the one you will see on the website. Now, this is to ensure you that this is totally pure and safe to use. Okay, so if you're going to derive these benefits of, last week we were talking about stress, right? And the first week that I started these short sessions was the trio oils of lemon, peppermint, and lavender. So if you want to derive all these benefits, it has to be a pure essential oil. If it's not pure, number one, you're not going to be able to enjoy these benefits. Number two, it could be detrimental to your family's health, because we do not want to use contaminated products in the home. If you're going to inhale, you're going to apply, it has to be pure and it has to be used in a very, very safe manner, right? So let me start today with the oils that I usually use for focus and memory. For me, and also for my children, I have two teenage boys, 14 and 12. So this is what I use. From the basic kit that we have, you will know that there is lemon. Okay, it's a very basic oil, and some people cannot even link lemon to focus and concentration, but it does actually help with focus and concentration, right? That is number one. And it also has a very uplifting aroma. You know, usually when you are happy, you feel good, you tend to have more focus, right? Okay, so this is one oil to use. The second one, without a doubt, is peppermint. This is my favorite oil. Has anyone tried peppermint before? Have you tried to diffuse it or inhale it from your palm? You will know for a fact that when you use peppermint, it's high menthol content. When you inhale it from your palm, I just show you how to inhale it. It's a very simple process to do. Even after lunch, after 12, you know, you may have had a heavy lunch on Friday and you may feel very tired. You may be reaching out for your next cup of coffee or tea or energy drink that, you know, it's high in sugar and you may not need to do that. Choose something safe and natural. Okay, so all you have to do is tilt the bottle very gently. You will see one drop come out very, very nicely. So that's just one drop. Okay, and now this one drop of doTERRA peppermint oil is equivalent to 20 over cups of peppermint tea, and that's why you only need one drop. I can already smell the menthol even without putting it near me. So very quickly, you just have to rub your palms together. Okay, you don't have a diffuser, that's fine. You're working in office, you cannot have diffuser, it's fine. Use your palms. Okay, you all have hands. Rub it together and you can already smell the menthol permeating into the room. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes, because it could burn, it could hurt a little bit. So you're going to close your eyes, you're going to cover your nose and your mouth as comfortable as you can. Of course, take your mask off, okay? Inhale and exhale for about a minute. Okay, I'm just going to demonstrate to you like this. Can already smell the peppermint and the aroma and the menthol in my nose hitting my brain, frankly. This is something that you have to experience. It's difficult to explain in words. Some things you just have to experience, right? So this is how you instantly give you a kick in focus. You definitely feel far, far awake than you were before you used the peppermint essential oil, right? So now when you use these oils, basically what you want is you want clarity. You know, sometimes we have this issue with brain fog. Brain fog means it's not clouds in your brain, but it's like you have an idea or an idea that you're thinking at the back of your head, but you just can't verbalize it. You know, it's like something blocking you from saying that thing out. You can't find that exact word to put to that idea that you are thinking about. Now, this is called brain fog. So these oils, when you use, it can reduce brain fog issues. And of course, we know that these oils are not magic. We know for a fact that if you want to take care of your brain health, your focus, and your memory, the first thing to go back to, as I always say, is your food. Okay, your food is your fuel and your food is your medicine. So please try to reduce unwanted sugars, your white carbs, and so on. Feed yourself well, right? So that you have that clarity. Okay, and do not overdose with caffeine, because caffeine may make you feel alert, but after some time you tend to feel agitated and anxious, and that can also ruin your deep sleep that you want to have at night. But everybody is different and we metabolize caffeine at a different rate. Like for me, I cannot take coffee afternoon. You know, I will not be able to sleep even at 10 p.m. So my coffee is early morning, is at 5 a.m. I take my coffee, and that's 1 cup a day, right? So everyone is different. Okay, so when we use these oils in a consistent manner, what we want is we want to be able to boost our memory. We want mental clarity. We want focus. We don't want our mind to constantly be straying away, because in this digital era there's so many distractions, you know, from the phone buzzing and ringing. And if you're working from home, you know that if you're a husband, your wife may ask you to look after a pot of curry boiling. If you're a mother, your child will be the one coming looking for a pair of socks that he can't find before going to school. Okay, stuff like that happens, right? So we want to be able to focus at the task at hand and complete it fast and efficiently. All right, this is also very useful for your child who's doing work at home, Google Classrooms, Zoom classrooms, tuition classrooms. Mostly it's online, and they can also feel very tired. So this is how you can help them with focus and memory. Now, out of the 10 oils, the top 10 oils, what are the other oils that are single oils that you can use? Okay, these are the other two that I use quite a bit. Rosemary. Okay, rosemary is well known to aid focus and memory and retention. Okay, and the other one that not many people are aware of is basil. Okay, have you smelled basil before? Okay, basil is like tulasi. Okay, it's quite a common plant in some of our neighborhoods, and it also helps. The plant itself, the leaves itself, is very helpful for congestion, with phlegm and so on, for respiratory issues, right? So this is another oil that is very, very useful. So how are we going to use the oils in a proactive manner? Now, the first thing is I mentioned is we diffuse the oils. Okay, if you're at home in the comfort of your home, you have a diffuser. You just need about 4 drops of essential oil, right? And you can set the timer 2 hours, 4 hours, it's up to you. If you're having a doTERRA diffuser, it will auto off once the water runs low, right? So it's very safe to use. If you're working in an office outside, you cannot have a diffuser, then you use your hands. You can inhale every hourly to make sure that you keep going. Okay, what's the other way of using is to make a roller of essential oil. Okay, you can get those 10 ml roller bottles, and you can probably put in, if you like peppermint, 5 drops of peppermint oil would be useful. And you can also combine it with another 5 drops of rosemary essential oil. Okay, that's all you use for a 10 ml roller, and the rest is your carrier oil. And as you know, with doTERRA oils, we recommend using fractionated coconut oil. Fractionated coconut oil is not oily, not greasy, and it doesn't turn rancid. Rancid means like bau hanyir, you know, after some time. Certain nut oils, they tend to get rancid after some time. So it interferes with the aroma of your essential oils that you're using. So I always use fractionated coconut oil. So that roller that you have, you can apply at the temple of your head where you put your minyak angin lah, you know, biasanya kita letak dekat sini. And of course, at the back of your ear, these are all your pressure points or pulse points or acupressure points. Okay, and you can also put them at the inner wrist. Okay, there. And another thing is at the back of your neck. That is the nearest access to your brain. Okay, so at the back of your neck, you can do this every hourly to keep yourself focused, so your mind does not stray, and you can retain and perform at your best at these times, right? So with that, I would like to end the session today. It's about 10 minutes already, and I hope what I have shared today is useful for you at work, for yourself, or even for your children who are preparing for exams. I think some are preparing for exams early November. My youngest son has his final paper today, his standard 6 school exam, no UPSR though. And my elder one is preparing for exams in 2 weeks' time. He's in Form 2. So these are also oils that you can use proactively to help your children prepare for exams in these times of great challenge. You know, learning is so different now. So with that, I thank you. Enjoy your Friday lunch and have a restful weekend. Thank you.